It looks like we're in the middle of another diplomatic push between Tehran and Washington to end this war. During this ceasefire, none of the diplomatic efforts have worked. There's no indication that this one will be working either. In fact, U.S. President Donald Trump already suggesting that it's not going to work. And Iran's position is, if it doesn't work, we're ready for anything. Even war. Let's tell you where things stand and what we know. State media here in Tehran reporting that late Thursday night, Tehran submitted its latest proposal to Washington to end the war. And yesterday, state media reporting that Iran's foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi, held 6 separate telephone conversations with regional foreign ministers, including those of Qatar, Egypt, Turkey, and Iraq. Yesterday, U.S. President Donald Trump acknowledged that he's seen Iran's latest proposal, and he says he's dissatisfied with it. He says Tehran is asking for things that he simply cannot agree with. It didn't sound like a formal rejection of Iran's latest proposal, but it certainly didn't sound like a validation either. If you recall, last week, through Pakistan, the intermediary, Iran submitted another proposal that the U.S. rejected. In that proposal, Iran said, let's take these negotiations in stages. In the first stage, the U.S. must agree to end the war and the hostilities. In return, Iran would lift some restrictions from the Strait of Hormuz. Washington rejected it, seemingly the Strait of Hormuz a priority for Washington. This proposal, reports say, Tehran is agreeing to talk about the overall management of the Strait of Hormuz moving forward in return for Washington ending hostilities. And Tehran wants to delay other issues like its nuclear program and its missile program. So we're waiting to see what Washington says, a formal response. In the meantime, all of this happening against the backdrop of escalating tensions. There are increasing signals that maybe the resumption of war is a possibility. Military officials in Washington briefing Mr. Trump about its military options. We have the air defense system here going off a couple of days ago, suggesting that there's drones up above. So seemingly signals that the resumption of war is a possibility. And Iran's position is we're still on a war footing. We expect anything, even war. So a lot of people anxious to see what the coming days will bring.